Imagine you are 10 years old, your favorite teacher walks in and says, "Today we are not doing maths. Today we are doing the World Cup." Because here is the truth. FIFA 2026 is the biggest, most complicated, most exciting World Cup in history. 48 teams, 12 groups, a brand new format that even adults are confused about. And if you do not understand the groups, you will not understand the tournament. So right now, I am going to explain all 12 groups to you like you are 10 years old. Simple language, no jargon, just the honest truth about who is in each group, who is going to win it, and who is going home early. By the end of this video, you will know the whole tournament better than most adults. Let us start with how this thing actually works. How the format works. Before we get into the groups, you need to understand the new rules because they changed everything. This year, for the first time ever, 48 countries are playing. Not 32 like before, 48. That means 12 groups of 4 teams each. Here's how it works. In each group, every team plays 3 games against each of the other 3 teams in the group. Win a game, you get 3 points. Draw, you get 1 point. Lose, you get nothing. Now here's the part that is different from every other World Cup. The top 2 teams from each group go through automatically. That is 24 teams. But then FIFA also picks the 8 best third-placed teams from across all 12 groups. That brings the total to 32 teams going into the knockout stage, which they are now calling the round of 32. So even if you finish third in your group, you are not automatically out. You just need to be one of the 8 best third-place finishers across the whole tournament. That is it. That is the whole system. Now let us look at the groups. Groups A to D. The hosts territory group A. Mexico, South Africa, South Korea. Czechia group A belongs to Mexico. The host nation opening the entire tournament on June 11th at the legendary Estadio Azteca against South Africa. That opening game is a direct throwback to the 2010 World Cup, the last time these two sides met on this stage. Mexico are the clear favorites to win this group. South Korea are well organized and technically gifted in midfield. Czechia qualified through the playoffs after beating Denmark on penalties, a solid European side with real experience. South Africa are the outsiders, but playing against Mexico and Mexico City in front of 80,000 people on the opening day of the World Cup is a moment that does not come twice in a lifetime. Who goes through Mexico and South Korea? The third place spot will be tight between Czechia and South Africa. Group B. Canada, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Qatar, Switzerland, Canada's first World Cup in decades. And they have landed a group they can definitely get through. Alphonso Davies and Jonathan David give them genuine quality up front. Switzerland are reliable and hard to beat. Bosnia qualified by knocking out Italy on penalties in one of the most dramatic nights of the entire qualifying campaign. Qatar are the weakest team in the group. They were hammered in the 2022 group stage on home soil and have not improved significantly since. Who goes through Canada and Switzerland? Bosnia will push hard for that third spot. Group C, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, Scotland, Brazil are in Group C. And on paper, this is their group to lose. 5-time world champions, coached now by Carlo Ancelotti, and they meet Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. Morocco are the dangerous one here. They reach the semifinal in Qatar, and they know how to beat big teams. That Brazil versus Morocco match is one of the most anticipated group stage games of the entire tournament. Scotland and Haiti are both making up the numbers, but Haiti in particular will be playing the game of their lives at every single minute. Who goes through Brazil and Morocco? Haiti and Scotland are fighting for that valuable third place. Group D, USA, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey, the USA at home. The pressure is enormous. Christian Pulisic leads a squad built around Premier League and European quality, and they have been preparing for this moment for years. Paraguay are athletic and defensive. Australia bring physical intensity. But the team to watch in this group is Turkey. They qualified by beating Kosovo and come in with real technical quality and a burning desire to prove themselves on the biggest stage. Who goes through USA and Turkey? Australia will battle Paraguay hard for that third spot. Groups E to H, where giants collide. Group E, Germany, Curacao, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. Germany have the easiest group in the tournament. Florian Wirtz and Jamal Musiala are two of the most exciting young players in the world, both 22, and their opponents are Curacao making their World Cup debut, Ivory Coast returning after missing 2022, and Ecuador. Curacao are a tiny Caribbean island with a population of just over 150,000 people. They are the smallest nation ever to qualify for a men's World Cup. Playing Germany in their first ever group game is the biggest sporting moment in their nation's history. Who goes through? Germany and Ivory Coast. Ecuador will push them hard. Group F, Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. This is the group of death for the middle tier. No superpower at the top, but four teams who all genuinely believe they can go deep in this tournament. The Netherlands are experienced and hard to break down. Japan shocked Germany and Spain and Qatar, and nobody is taking them lightly this time. Sweden come in with Alexander Isak leading the line, one of the Premier League's most complete strikers. Tunisia are dangerous on the counter. Every single game in Group F will be close. This is the group where the best third-place team will almost certainly come from. Who goes through? Netherlands and Japan. Sweden versus Tunisia for third will be a genuine battle. Group G, Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Belgium are the clear favorites here. An experienced squad, strong in every position and facing Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand, but do not ignore Egypt. Mohamed Salah, arguably the best player in the Premier League right now, leads their attack, and Egypt have never gone beyond the group stage at a World Cup. Salah has been waiting his entire career for a moment like this. The Belgium versus Egypt game is the one the whole group is built around. Who goes through? Belgium and Egypt. Iran will make things uncomfortable for everyone. Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Spain are the number one ranked team in the world, and they have landed a manageable group. Cape Verde are making their World Cup debut. Saudi Arabia shocked Argentina in 2022 and will be desperate to repeat that kind of moment. Uruguay are Uruguay, tough, experienced, and never easy. But Spain are a different level right now. Lamine Yamal, Rodri, Pedri. This is the most complete squad in world football. They should win this group comfortably and arrive in the knockouts with full momentum. Who goes through? Spain and Uruguay. Saudi Arabia will try to be the story of the group. Groups 1 to L, the drama groups, Group 1, France, Senegal, Norway, Iraq. This is the group everyone is talking about. France are second in the world and come in with Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele. But Norway bring Erling Haaland, and Haaland is one of the most lethal strikers alive. The France versus Norway game could genuinely go either way. Senegal are the Africa Cup of Nations champions. They have pace, power, and the belief that comes from beating top teams regularly. And then there is Iraq, returning to the World Cup for the first time since 1986. 40 years. They qualified by beating Bolivia in the Intercontinental Playoff despite having their airspace closed and needing a FIFA charter flight just to get to the game. Who goes through? France and Senegal. But Norway will push both of them to the absolute limit. Group J, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan, the defending champions, Lionel Messi, almost certainly his final World Cup. Argentina are grouped with Algeria, returning to the World Cup for the first time since 2014. Austria, a solid European side with quality throughout, and Jordan making their World Cup debut. Argentina should win this group. But Algeria are a proud footballing nation, and they will not just roll over. The Argentina versus Algeria match will have an atmosphere unlike anything else in the group stage. Who goes through? Argentina and Austria. Algeria will push hard. Group K, Portugal, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, Colombia, Portugal, and Cristiano Ronaldo. 41 years old, the last World Cup, the one trophy missing from arguably the greatest individual career in football history. They face DR Congo, qualifying under their current name for the first time ever, beating Jamaica in the Intercontinental Playoff, Uzbekistan making their World Cup debut, and Colombia, back after missing 2022, with James Rodriguez and one of the most entertaining attacking squads in South America. Portugal will win this group. The real story is whether Ronaldo can fire them all the way to the final. Who goes through Portugal and Colombia? Group L: England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama, England. The third ranked team in the world. 60 years without a World Cup. Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Cole Palmer, the deepest squad England have ever put together. Croatia are experienced World Cup campaigners. They reached the final in 2018 and the semifinal in 2022. Luka Modric is still there, still pulling strings in midfield at 39. Ghana and Panama are the outsiders, but Panama in particular will treat this like the Super Bowl, the Champions League final, and the biggest day of their lives combined. England will win this group, but Croatia will make them work for it. Who goes through England and Croatia? So now you know. All 12 groups, every team, every story. Here is the simple version, just like you are 10 years old. The easy groups: Germany in Group E, Spain in Group H, Argentina in Group G. They should all get through without too many problems. The death groups: Group F, where Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia will fight for every point. And Group 1, France versus Holland, Norway versus Salah's Senegal. That is going to be absolutely wild. The stories to watch: Iraq coming back after 40 years. Curacao playing on the biggest stage despite having a smaller population than most city neighborhoods. Bosnia and Herzegovina shocking Italy on penalties just to get here. And Messi playing what will almost certainly be the last World Cup of his career. This tournament is going to give us moments we will talk about for the rest of our lives. 12 groups, 48 countries, 104 matches, and it all starts on June 11th. See you there.